Several of the amendments that we will vote on propose a full year continuing resolution that would lock in dangerously inadequate funding levels for our national defense and lead to cuts in other vital programs serving our veterans, farmers, low-income families, and older Americans. In a briefing last month, the commander of U.S. Central Command told me that this is the most dangerous security situation in 50 years. The idea that we would consider hamstringing our military under a year-long continuing resolution at such a time is unconscionable. The Department of Defense has never operated under a year-long CR. It would reduce defense spending by $27 billion relative to the level called for under the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Further, there would be problems with the misalignment of funds that in many cases would prevent critical funding from being executed. For example, 30% of the Navy shipbuilding requests could not be spent because the funding would be misaligned. According to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, under a year-long CR, thousands of defense programs will be impacted, with the most devastating effects to our national defense being to personnel, the nuclear triad modernization, shipbuilding and maintenance, munitions productions and replenishments, and the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command priorities. Let us also remember that we would be wasting taxpayer dollars as we would forego billions of dollars in potential spending reductions and rescissions carefully identified by the appropriations committees. A year-long CR would result in a military that is less able to respond to serious security threats around the globe, and it would harm important domestic investments in biomedical research, infrastructure, and other priority areas. It would result in furloughs or hiring freezes for food inspectors and air traffic controllers, as well as slash housing assistance at a time when we already face a severe affordable housing shortage. I urge my colleagues to reject these motions and support the responsible approach of passing this short-term measure to fund the government. We will then move to the 6 completed conference reports on appropriations bills and continue our important work on the remainder of the full year appropriations bills. Thank you, Mr. President.
There was a new Social Security update, and many seniors and retirees will continue to receive increased monthly benefit payments this March. The SSA has confirmed these deposit dates, and experts say the average payment amount is on the rise. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also know that every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Do make sure that you do stay tuned until the end of this video. I will be announcing today's winners. Social Security payments serve as a critical source of financial support for millions of retirees in the United States, providing a lifeline that helps cover essential expenses such as housing, health care, and daily living costs. Those born between the 1st and the 10th of any given month will see checks on the second Wednesday of the month, so March 13th. After that, the next payments go out on March 20th to anyone who has a birthday between the 11th and 20th. The 4th Wednesday of March marks when those who have a birthday after the 20th of any month will see their benefits arrive. As the economic landscape evolves, with factors like inflation and funding challenges affecting the stability of the Social Security program, it becomes increasingly vital to examine how these payments may impact retirees and the broader implications for their financial security. Social Security payments constitute a significant portion of income for millions of retirees, offering a measure of financial stability during their post-retirement years. So with the average payment hovering around $3,800 per month and a maximum payment potential of $4,800, these funds play a crucial role in meeting retirees' basic needs and maintaining a decent standard of living. The distribution of Social Security payments occurs monthly, with the timing varying based on factors such as a recipient's birth date and specific eligibility criteria. While some recipients receive payments earlier in the month, others may have to wait until later dates, necessitating careful budgeting and financial planning to manage expenses effectively. The annual cost of living adjustment is intended to help Social Security benefits keep pace with inflation and rising living costs. However, the effectiveness of COLA adjustments in maintaining retirees' purchasing power has come under scrutiny, especially in years of heightened inflation. The 3.2% COLA for 2024, while providing a nominal increase in payments, may not fully offset the impact of rising prices on essential goods and services. Despite the crucial role of Social Security payments, retirees face ongoing concerns and challenges that threaten their financial security. One such challenge is the looming insolvency of the OASDI, with projections indicating that these funds may run out of reserves in the coming years. There is growing uncertainty surrounding the future sustainability of Social Security payments. According to CNN News, so far, hopes for a reprieve for consumers from the prolonged inflation and higher borrowing costs have been repeatedly deferred, with expectations of a Federal Reserve pivot toward rate cuts continually pushed back. Initially, there are anticipation for 6 rate cuts beginning in this month, but this scenario has been ruled out. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell indicated at the Fed's January meeting that there was not sufficient confidence to identify March as the appropriate time for rate cuts. Now, some economists are even suggesting that the Fed may not cut interest rates at all this year. The U.S. economy's persistent momentum and certain indicators of inflation growth are contributing factors. Richmond Federal Reserve President Tom Barkin expressed a similar sentiment, indicating that the central bank may not cut rates unless inflation normalizes. The burden of higher prices, especially for essentials like rent, groceries, and gasoline, has been weighing heavily on Americans. Rising food prices, in particular, have been a significant concern. However, an expanding economy can exacerbate inflationary pressures. Despite this, about half of investors still anticipate an interest rate cut at the Fed's June meeting, with a significant majority expecting a cut by July. Jerome Powell's upcoming testimonies before congressional committees will be closely monitored for any indications regarding rate cut expectations, offering valuable insights into the Fed's monetary policy stance moving forward. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. So please make sure that you enter the giveaways, because all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The winners of today's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway is Claudia Lopez and Latina5834. Congratulations to both of you. To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, dear friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed Friday.